Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Illumination Spotlight Series. I am your host, Nancy Matthews, and I'm here today with a real estate expert, an extraordinary woman, somebody I've known for, 15 years we know each other now, Debbie?
It's that long.
Yeah. I know. It's so awesome. And Debbie Wysocki is here today to share a little bit about her expertise as it relates to real estate. She is a veteran in the world of finance, real estate, investing. She is among the top 20 real estate agents in South Florida. She has sold the highest priced property on Fort Lauderdale Beach. She, in her office in her region, she sold last year the highest number of units sold for the highest price sold. So let me tell you, if you're going to sell real estate, you want this girl on your side. You want her to make sure she gets that. And she also, what I know personally is that she also, when she's representing buyers, works to get them the best deal. So you're the best deal maker I know.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I've also had the pleasure of working with Debbie. We do these very high-end retreats with our Illumination clients. And Debbie is in high-end real estate, and we've stayed at her properties for our retreats twice now. And
Yes.
They were gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I know that's another area of expertise that you have.
Well, they're fun. They're beautiful. I like water. In fact, Mark and I are buying one now, too. So the price is right. Interest rates are good. Everything's in that direction. We love managing them and make it easy for an owner to have that passive income.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this because over the ages of all time, anybody who's truly wealthy has invested in real estate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, wealth, a survey just came out a few months ago that shows homeowners will generate 44 more times wealth than a renter. So can you imagine? It's like a forced savings account, and just creating that passive income is amazing. I mean, we always take 15-year mortgages because you pay them off faster, and I love them. So I really encourage anybody that doesn't own, now is the time.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit because, we hear it's a good time to buy, it's a bad time to buy, and I would say with somebody like you on my team, it's always a good time to buy because you know the ins and outs of the market.
Absolutely. You have to trust the person you're working with, obviously, and they will steer you away from the properties that are too high priced, because there's always going to be properties that are priced incorrectly. Mm-hmm. And they'll make sure you get hooked up with the right mortgage person, the right inspector, all of the people that you need on your team. And then we know that the Fed has said they're going to increase rates another time this year and at least three more times next year. So now's a great time to buy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you talked about being able to trust the person that you're working with, because this, whether you're buying a home for your personal use or if you're buying it for investment purposes, mm-hmm. It's typically one of the largest ticket items, product programs or
Absolutely.
products that you'll ever buy. You need to have an expert on your team.
Absolutely. You have to have a professional that is knowledgeable in many areas, and that they have a team of people that they can call upon and that they trust. And you don't want somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear. You want somebody that's going to tell you what you need to hear.
Big distinction. I love that. Thank you. So as we're talking about needing to get to know and trust our real estate professionals, I want to do our lightning round so we can get to know a little bit more about Miss Debbie. So lightning round, question number 1. Do you have like a guilty pleasure, something that you just love to do?
Probably it would be a bubble bath. After I finish all my administrative work at night, that is my time.
Just quiet, relax, sail, take me away, Calgon, right?
Well, it's probably I binge watch something in the bathtub or catch up on reading.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. That was good. I'm a binge watcher too when I have those down moments. Mm-hmm. All right. So question number 2, which kind of ties in. Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
There's probably a tie there. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and Mary Poppins.
Two of my favorites. I haven't seen Butch Cassidy in a long time, but watching Robert Redford and Paul Newman is always a good thing. So.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw it, I just loved it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, very good. So there's a little bit about Debbie and getting to know her as a person as well as the amazing professional that she is. Let's talk briefly before we wrap up today in this quick spotlight. Let's talk about people who want to invest in properties for that long-term rental income, because you do specialize in vacation rentals and also some long-term rentals as well, right?
Absolutely, yes. Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit, if somebody wants to get into creating revenue, passive income through real estate, do they have to have a whole bunch of money down? What markets are good? Do you have any recommendations on where to start looking for that?
Well, I believe that you want a destination that people want to go to. So I've always found the beach to be the best place. And that's why I'm in Fort Lauderdale. The ski slopes are probably the second best place. Fort Lauderdale is a good destination because it's international, and it has outperformed Miami, even though Miami is an international market.
Oh, is that right?
It has.
Awesome.
So in my books, I talk about where to buy, and I've broken down the international markets and where international people buy and where they go. And Fort Lauderdale does outperform, and it's where the money is. So, and if you look at vacation rental prices, they're quite high. We typically get somewhere between $7,000 for an off-the-beach property across the street, and up to $35,000 for a Christmas rental on the beach.
Wow. Just for the week.
For a week.
For a week, yeah. Good investments, good investments. All right, so I heard you talk about some books, and I know you've got some resources. You have created a wealth of information that you share with people who are investing in real estate, buying, selling, whatever that is. So where do we get some of that information from you?
Well, if you go to FloridaLuxuryHomesGroup.com, you will find them at the website, whether you're buying or selling. We have 2 different books there, and you can take advantage of those and download them.
Awesome.
If you want the hard copy, I think there's an option. You can reach out to me, and we'll mail you off a copy as well.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So go to FloridaLuxuryHomesGroup.com and take advantage of all of the knowledge that Debbie so willingly shares to support you in creating wealth through real estate. Debbie, thank you for joining us for this Spotlight series. I appreciate you, my friend.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Nancy.
You're most welcome. And to all of you watching, go ahead, invest in real estate. Everyone who's amassed wealth and is truly successful has done real estate investing. So connect with Debbie, find out more, and be sure to check your inbox for the next episode in this Illumination Spotlight series. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye, Debbie.
Bye-bye.